Hi, Jonathan York from Bay Financial Partners, looking at the investment markets. Another pretty interesting week ahead for the US administration with the ongoing investigations before Congress into the Russia situation, and also obviously FBI former FBI Comey, sort of say very interesting testimony. And at present it appears that President Trump is walking a pretty fine line, but looks like he's going to get away with some things. On the other side, though, it looks pretty close to the mark. Now, whether that will be enough to launch formal proceedings against them is just going to be very interesting to see how it sort of pans out. There has been some talk about sort of trying to shut down some of these investigations, and that's met with pretty stern resistance from both parties. But as discussed, the markets have pretty much ignored what's going on in terms of the administration. Apart from a pretty vicious sell-off in the tech stocks on sort of Saturday morning New Zealand time, the US markets recovered pretty well. Stocks are pushing up towards sort of lifetime highs, and just really waiting for the Fed to confirm that sort of next rate increase, and then to see, more importantly, the sort of dot plot, as they call it, to see how many more rate hikes are coming this year. Certainly, that interest rate hike from the Fed is pretty well baked into the market now, and it will be a huge surprise if we don't see it. But overall, let's say the US economy is in pretty good shape. Oil's slipped back again. It's back sort of 46 and a half. And again, it really is that classic supply-demand imbalance, and we just really need to work through that. Europe doesn't look in too bad a shape. Certainly the data coming out of Europe is pretty encouraging, showing some reasonable growth, and it's just going to be interesting to see how that sort of pans out over the next sort of 6 to 9 months. Same can't be said for the UK, really in disarray after the snap election called by PM May and losing her majority. You've got the Brexit negotiations supposedly starting next week. You had at present you don't even have a government there to start the negotiations. So really just an absolute mess. And maybe just a little bit of a reflection for the public there. They've certainly seen PM May as being pretty arrogant and really not listening to what the people want. If ever there was a lame duck prime minister, I think she's pretty much the definition of it. Here in New Zealand, we've got fixed interest bond offering from Somerset, 6 years. Minimum rate's going to be 470. The rate hasn't been set yet. Looks like it might be slightly higher than that, maybe 474, 475. And if you're interested in that, call us on 0800 867 323. Also need to make sure those KiwiSaver contributions are up to date to get that maximum tax credit. Again, if you're unsure what those numbers are, call us on 0800 867 323 or go to the website www.bayfinancialpartners.co.nz. just here in New Zealand, so those investors who are looking for income, obviously bond rates are pretty low, term deposit rates are pretty low, and if you are looking for some alternative options, call us on 0800 867 323 or go to the website www.Bay Financial Partners for lots of interesting options, and we look forward to speaking to you soon.